Hello traders, welcome to Zion Trader. So today we'll be analyzing GBPCAD, right? So first, let's go to our forex factory. Let's see what we have in the fundamentals. So since we're analyzing GBPCAD, we want to pay attention to GBP and CAD, right? So for CAD, we can see that CAD, the back of CAD, Canada, they cut interest rate by 0.25%. So this is actually good. So if you are looking at buying, selling CAD, really, so it's actually good. And also for GBP USD, there's actually no high bad news on GBP USD for this week. So that's pretty much it, guys, for now. So let's just go back to the chart, right? So on the chart, we can see overall GBP USD is still very bullish, and looking at where we are currently is actually more of consolidating, right? But the last structure is still bullish, right? It's still a bullish structure, right? If we measure from this point to this point, so you can see where we still have a bullish structure. So until this zone is violated on the monthly time frame, that's when we go bearish on the monthly time frame, right? So but then let's not pay so much attention to the monthly time frame or that low, right? Because the monthly time frame is for, let's say, more of for position traders, really, right? So but let's go to the weekly time frame, guys. So coming to the weekly time frame, we can see it's actually a bit more clearer now. So if you guys know, if you have been following me for a very long time, you know that we have actually been like buying card, right? And it actually I've actually shared a couple of setups with you guys, right? So on GBP card this year, right? So I think around early this year, I took this trade, this buy from this point. So the buy that started early this year, I was able to catch it. Maybe I'll just drop a screenshot for you guys, so you guys can see that, right? So also we've actually been still bullish, and right now I just want to look for a buy setup, right? So knowing that we are bullish and what the setup we want to look at, it's to buy, right? So that's actually what we want to focus on currently, right? So I just want to go to a daily time frame, and then let's find a setup on the daily time frame, guys. All right, so looking at it, these are our setup. To be honest, we are a bit late, but we are not totally late, right? So price has already traded into our point of interest, right? So as at this point, we can actually look for confirmation and take this trade, right? So that's pretty much what we should watch out for right now. Well, if I had seen like I didn't pay much attention, closer attention before. But if I had paid closer attention before, I would have been on this trade already. But then I'm still looking for entries, right, to get into this buy, right? So as you can see, when price got into this point, price broke this high initially. If you guys remember the last video I dropped on AUD card, we were looking at buying between this around this zone, right? So and we refine our setup to the let's say 2 hour time frame, and we're looking at taking our trade right from here. But if you notice, when price got here, price consolidated at this point. So this as at this point, actually my trades took out my trade on break even, right? So and that's even the reason why I'm still looking at taking a buy, because I got out on break even at this point. So I see a very potential buy. So again, where we can actually like take a buy trade from, right? So actually, if you're using a confirmation like a 4 hour engulfing candle, we have a 4 hour engulfing candle here already. This is actually one confirmation for some people, and some people can look at buying just right at where price is currently. But then for me, I actually use breaker block for my entry confirmation, so I'm still waiting for this actual high to be taken out. Once it's taken out with the candle body, although it has been taken out with a week, so once it's taken out with the candle body, I'll get into this buy, right? So that's actually what I'm looking at, guys, on GBP card. This is actually a very good setup for me, and hopefully it plays out. In case it doesn't play out well, or you guys already know that we manage our risk, right? So make sure you apply proper risk management. So that's it, guys. All right, so before I go, I'll just explain the setup a bit. So we have a break of structure, right, overall, and then we have our engagement. This is a very sweet engagement, and then we have our price sweep liquidity around this low before even breaking structure. So this makes this zone a very high probability zone for me, right? So at least that's my perspective. So it makes it a very high probability zone. All right, thank you guys for watching. God bless you.